Well, let's get the latest weather forecast now for that region. Angus Hines is a senior meteorologist at the Bureau of Meteorology. Angus, there's certainly no Christmas wind down in the weather world this week. Let's start in Victoria, where we've just been hearing about major bushfires burning. What are the conditions like for firefighters in Victoria, and where have you got your eye on?
Yeah, good afternoon. Now across Victoria today, people will have noticed it's much cooler as a cold change did move through late yesterday. It brought a little bit of rain, but unfortunately not nearly enough wet weather to extinguish any of those ongoing bushfires around the state at the moment. In the next few days, between today and the 25th, today and Christmas Day, we will see a bit of a lull, a bit of a subdued spell of those dangerous fire conditions because we have lower winds, it's a little bit cooler, but by Christmas Day and certainly on Boxing Day, that's when we will see those conditions really start to flare up once again. It gets extremely hot across Victoria on the 26th of December. The wind is also expected to whip up very strongly from the north. It is possible we will see damaging wind warnings for parts of the state, and that hot, dry wind mixed with those very warm temperatures, that is a recipe for a big day, a big spike day in regards to fire danger. So really, we've got our eyes on the 26th, particularly Western Victoria, but we are going to see those elevated fire danger areas throughout the state. So we're really hoping the more quiet and subdued days in the next couple will give those crews just a little bit of a head start, a bit of an advantage to start to contain and control some of those blazes.
Absolutely, a lot to keep across over the next couple of days. Let's turn now to New South Wales. We've got fire weather warnings in northern areas. We've got minor flood warnings in other parts of the state. Take us through what New South Wales is looking at the moment.
Well, New South Wales is seeing a little bit of everything today, a real mixed bag across the state. We will start in the north, where they are also seeing hot and quite windy conditions today, and that is bringing widespread areas of extreme fire danger, some fire weather warnings and total fire bans for parts of the north and east. In particular, the Greater Sydney area, the Greater Hunter area, the northern slopes and the northwest slopes and plains all have those elevated fire conditions forecast for today. It's pretty hot, it's pretty sunny, it is very windy. That should ease off by the end of the day today, be slightly calmer in that part of the state tomorrow. Elsewhere around New South Wales, in the southern half of the state, we're seeing a cool change race up that coastline. It moved through the south coast earlier today with a few severe thunderstorms. The storm activity has subsided, but some strong, chilly winds currently affecting the Illawarra coast, moving through Sydney in the next half hour or so. So you're certainly going to notice the temperature drop, anyone who is watching from Sydney, as that change does move through. And how about this for this time of year? The cool change even brought a little dusting of snow, maybe a little inkling of a white Christmas about the snowy mountains, but it's not going to last long. Any little flurries of snow clearing up pretty quickly, and then warm weather returning in the next few days.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. How and why are we seeing snow flurries this time of year?
Yeah, quite remarkable, isn't it, to get a little snow at this time of year. We're in the middle of summer, of course, but it was quite a notable cold front that crossed the southeast. Started yesterday afternoon, really overnight last night is when it moved across those alpine parts, and it just brought some chilly air with it, and chilly air mixed with showers, that's how you get snow in those mountains. So across Tasmania, snow level was around about 1,000 metres, so anything above that in altitude might have just seen a very quick dusting. We did see some snow at Mount Baw in Victoria. Other parts of the Victorian Alps could have got a little bit right on the top of the slopes too. Same thing for southern New South Wales.